Right, well, let's hope that YouTube actually works for once with the way that it's been going. It's been very fuzzy trying to upload videos, and a lot of the videos have been a bit crap, to tell you the truth. Not the content, but the actual, the video face. I mean, it might as well just be audio. Anyway, back to the alpha male. There are also females, as you know, in the room, that, or in life in general, in chat rooms, in life, that actually have to be top. I've noticed that there's some females in the depression support room I go to that, well, let's just say they pander to the males in the room with their sexual bravado, how they address things, how they talk sexually to the, at the microphone, talk about sex all the time, and talk about things that they know are going to get them liked in the room by certain men, because let's face it, I hate to say this of my own gender, but men are so easy for women to fall. I mean, women, all they have to do is put on this sexy voice, wear a short skirt, or talk in a really, really provocative manner, and they can get blokes to do virtually anything. It's not the same, I don't know many blokes who can do that with women, who can, command women to do things just because they look a certain way or act a certain way. That is in fiction. If you watch the Fonz when he does, and the women just jump up, and do everything he wants, that's fiction. But men, it's different. I mean, women, they know how to play men. They really do. I mean, a lot of women in these chat rooms, they get reputations such as cam whores or whatever, because they get on cam, and, they normally get on cam for the people who are top in the room at the time. And maybe they think that affords them protection from booting or hacking or whatever. But they're morally, have lost the plot, because men just look down on them, and their peers, such as, other women, also look down on them and think, oh God, she's a slut or whatever in the room, and she plays the man, or she goes for what she can get in trousers or whatever. So, and us men, we're the same, but I hate to say, there's also a stereotypical gender thing when it comes to men, whereas people expect it of men. People expect men to get on the cam and do things and whatever. People expect it to say, oh, that's just the bloke, camming or cybering or whatever. So, a lot of women also find that stereotypical attitude bad, because then if they do want to be sexually provocative, they get labelled, whereas men are called studs, or, how many women have you got on your list, that you cyber with, etc. So the swings and roundabouts there. So women haven't got it all easy either. I would say though that a lot of women do know how to control men in that way. I've met a lot of women in chat rooms. In well over 11 years I've been on the internet. Definitely about 11 years. And I've seen all kinds. I've seen kinds that you have to watch because they'll stab you in the back. I've seen a nice type that I still have on my list and still talk to, but I've never revealed phone numbers or addresses. I mean, I trusted people with personal info in the past, and they betrayed my trust. I won't be so stupid next time, but the damage has been done. So, I'm very, very cagey now about things. I really am. Really cagey. Not because I'm scared of anybody. I mean, let's face it. When you've gone to school in fear of getting a good hiding outside the school gates, the internet sort of doesn't have the same sting as it does normally, you know. People saying, oh, I'm going to turn up at your house and I'm going to beat you up. Well, if I'm not afraid of people down the pub, I'm not going to be afraid of some wanker on the internet that thinks he's going to come down and cause me any problems. So, you know, it's strange, really. You know, it's idiotic stuff. But it's more the fact that my trust was betrayed. Women or men that I've trusted in the past have betrayed that, and it can never be taken back. And when somebody gives out your phone number, or they ring you up for a laugh, you know, or they have personal info on you and then they blurt it out to others about your past or whatever, then that's annoying. It doesn't scare me that people know. I mean, if you go to certain sites, you can certainly find out info from the electoral register. It just upsets me that people would stoop so low, because I don't think I've been a bad person. I don't think I've been the sort of person that really has done things really bad to people. As much as you can on the internet, even if you are the nastiest person and you boot and bot and that, you're not taking someone's house away. You're not killing anybody in their family. You're not maiming anybody. You're not abusing anyone. You know, so, apart from verbally maybe, but they can always put you on ignore or go to another chat room. So, really, I don't think anyone deserves to have their address or phone number or anything else thrown all over the internet. But, you know, if that's the way they want to play things, you know, then so be it. So that's another thing you got to watch out for, and it's another thing that people use as power in chat rooms. Now, I know this thread is about alpha males, but really, that's a bit sexist. It is alpha females as well, or queen bees. It is the way people get power. And not just NT people. There's a lot of AS people that if they are pushed too far, will become fanatical and obsessional. And if they get obsessional about booting or botting the rooms or whatever, they can be just as bad as the NTs. You know, I'm not saying that all AS people are saints either. I'm saying it's the way of the world, really. NT people more than AS people, though, are more likely to want recognition. They want a status in the room. They need to have a pecking order. You know, which is life, really. You go to work, you got a pecking order. The boss is at the top, but he's also got a boss unless he owns a company. Do you know what I mean? Your supervisor lets you know that they're above you. And if somebody joins the company and you go up one, then you let that person that's just joined know that they're new and that they should make the tea and that you are higher than them. Because that's how people get on in life. That's how people do it. You know, that's how people have ambitions and achieve their goals in life. We may not like it as AS people, but unfortunately that is the way of the world. It's dog eat dog. And it's all about pecking orders. It's all about status. It's all about where you fit into groups. You know? Wherever you go, you can go anywhere. You can join bloody the Scouts, Boys Brigade, Cubs, you know, any group you like, name it. There's always going to be an underdog and there's always going to be somebody who's on top. You've got your yes men, you've got your no men or women. You've got your people that are on the bottom and trying to get to the top. You've got your people that think they know it all, you know. You've got your people that bloody say yes to the person at the top, just kissing their ass just to get to the top, you know. Got all that. So that's what it's all about, really. Okay, take care, bye for now.